tonight we are talking about you. And I want to know if your doctors are helping you or if you are getting worse. Because if you are not getting better with your current medical doctor, something is wrong. Something is wrong. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to understand that if you're working with your medical doctor and you're getting worse, there's something that is missing, right? So, the wonderful thing that I'm going to share with you tonight, and if you're watching this, you need to take notes, or not even take notes, you just need to pay attention and get ready to write this website down so that you can finally get the help that you need. Now, I am not a medical doctor. I am a nutritionist, and I have been working on nutrition in my own life for 30 plus years, and I am a diabetes coach and a hormone expert and a weight loss expert. And I have been doing this for a long time, so I understand nutrition. And here's what you have to know. You might have the best medical doctor in the world as far as being nice and as far as really liking him or her, but they don't study nutrition. They don't study nutrition in medical school. They are amazing at trauma care. They're amazing at infectious disease, and they're amazing at surgery. Amazing. And they're really good at diagnosing. But when it comes to being able to give you help with a nutritional disease, that's not their training. Okay. That's my training. I'm really good at taking something that is going on in your body that is unbalanced and being able to figure out nutritionally, like what's going on in your body that you're deficient in, what are you lacking, what's the imbalance. I'm really good at it. And most of the diseases that you guys are dealing with in your life are nutritional diseases. Most of them, including diabetes and prediabetes, including weight loss and weight gain. They're nutritional diseases. I've been studying this for over 30 years. I figured it out. So what I am proposing to you guys tonight is to say, hey, if my doctor's not helping me with a nutritional disease, I'm not getting better. Why am I not getting better? And what can I do about it? What are my other options? And I want you to consider that I am your other option. And I have created a camp, a health camp. It's called the Academy Camp. I've created the ability for you to join me for a whole day to be able to discuss and figure out and give your body a jump start on some of the things that you have been struggling with for a long time that maybe your medical doctor has not been able to figure out. Okay? And so I want to just share with you a few things. Do you have high blood sugars? If you have high blood sugars, why? Has your medical doctor ever told you why are your blood sugars high? Aside from him saying you got to quit eating donuts. Well, that's obvious. But maybe you're not eating donuts. And maybe you're on medications and your blood sugars are still high. Why? Why? Has your doctor sat down with you and explained to you why? Are you 20 pounds overweight or more? Or do you lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight? Are you having a terrible time getting weight off? Has your medical doctor ever taught you how to get weight off without drugs? And do you know that being overweight is a nutritional disease and also a hormone imbalance? Losing weight is actually very easy and very hard at the same time. I know how to do it. I'm an expert at it. I will teach you. Have you been diagnosed with prediabetes or diabetes? And are you getting worse or are you getting better? Chances are you were diagnosed with prediabetes or diabetes, you were put on medication, and for about a minute, you got better. Like your blood sugars got better. But then they didn't, right? Then they got worse and you kept getting worse and you're not getting better. And then you go back to the doctor and you keep being prescribed more medications. If you're on one or more medication, you shouldn't be. You should not, your life should not be full of medications. But that is only what your physicians know how to treat. They know how to treat a diagnosis or a disease with medication. Okay? Listen to me. If I have medical doctors out there right now watching me, I'm not being a meanie and dishing you. I have an amazing medical doctor. I have medical doctors that are friends. I have medical doctors and nurse practitioners that are clients of mine because they understand and they know that they have not received nutritional training in med school. They admit it to me. They will admit it to you if you ask them. 8 years of med school, they're learning about the body. They're learning how to diagnose. They're learning how to do surgery and treatments. I get that, but they're not taught about nutrition. It's just the truth. It's just the facts. It's not. I'm not being mean. I'm just stating the facts. So if you're the type of person that wants to learn how to create balance in the body without medication, they're just the wrong people to go to. Okay, so I'm here to tell you that if you want to get off medications, you have to learn what's going on in your body and what the imbalance is. So if you're on more than one medication, chances are, you're not going to get off of them unless you figure out what the underlying condition is. If you're tired and fatigued and frustrated, I hear you. Most women I know are tired, have chronic fatigue, and are super frustrated because they can't seem to get any better. And they don't know where to go and they don't know what to do. If you've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia is a made up, well, it's not a made up disease. It is a disease, but doctors didn't know what the symptoms of fibromyalgia were caused from, so they gave it a name, fibromyalgia. And it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. It's not a fun disease to have, but it is a deficiency, and it's a nutritional disease. And I will prove that to you. I have so many clients that have worked with me, and when we figure out what the imbalance is, their fibromyalgia pain is gone, like GONE, gone. Some of you have no idea what to eat. You go online and you're like, should I do whole food? Should I do keto? Should I do the grapefruit diet? Should I, cut my carbs? Should I add more fats? You have no idea what to eat. Bread, moderation, all this. You're like, what? Okay, if you don't know what to eat, I get it. And Google isn't the right place to look. Your medical doctor isn't the right place to look. The American Diabetes Association, you guys, on their website, the AMA, on their website, they have Dunkin' Donuts in their list of things of okay foods to eat. The food pyramid, that food pyramid was created, hundreds of years ago, not hundreds, you know what I'm saying? Many, many, many years ago. It's outdated and it's not even accurate anymore. I like to exaggerate. Okay, so if you don't know what to eat, I can help you. If you have terrible cravings, right? Like if you're craving foods, if you're craving sugar, if you're craving salt, if you're craving, some women are craving dirt. Can you believe that? Like dirt, that's a thing. That is a thing. If you're craving ice chips, that's the thing. Your body speaks to you. Your body is brilliant. Your body is an amazing piece of work, and it will tell you things if you understand what it's telling you. And so if you have terrible cravings, there's a reason why. And it's linked to imbalance in the body and nutritional deficiencies and side effects of medications. If you have horrible symptoms, you guys, listen to me. I get it. There are so many women that I know, and I used to be one of them, that struggled with being tired all the time, that struggled with thinking they had to work out every day to lose weight, and they still couldn't get weight off, that thought they had to count calories, that were so confused and never knew what to eat, that struggled with terrible cravings all the time, that hated to go to the store to try on jeans because she hated how she fit in her clothes, right? If your symptoms are headaches, I've had those. If your symptoms are fatigue, if you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, if you have terrible PMS, if you have tingling in your toes and tingling in your arms and your fingertips, if you have pain in your lower back and pain in your stomachs, if you have acid reflux, if you have heartburn, if you have, you can't sleep at night, if you wake up in the middle of the night, or you can't get to sleep, right? All of those are symptoms. They're symptoms. When you have a symptom, it is like the red engine light in your car giving you an alarm saying, Your oil is down, you better go get it looked at, right? A symptom in our bodies, like, it's a symptom, it's your red light coming on saying you better figure out what's going on, because it will get worse if you don't figure it out. But what we do as women is we think, symptom, it's just our age, it's just because I have diabetes. Symptoms are not normal. I don't care who tells you they are, they're not. As you get older, you shouldn't feel worse. You shouldn't. And medications are not going to make you feel better. So horrible symptoms are brutal. I get it. If you need recipes and food ideas, right? If you're struggling with like not knowing what kind of foods to eat and you're just needing creative ways to cook recipes, I get you. Okay. I get you. All of that, if you've looked at any of that list and you've raised your hand to one or more of them, you need to come to my camp. I am offering a camp, a 1-day camp that you can come to for an entire day. It's half a day. And we are going to cover all of that, every single one of them. We're going to cover everything. Okay. This is what we're going to cover at camp, and it's going to blow you away. We're going to talk about the root cause of diabetes and the root cause of why you're overweight, the root cause of why you can't lose weight and keep it off. We're going to talk about, is type 2 diabetes reversible? We're going to talk about losing weight for good. Now listen, some of you out there who are watching this are thinking, well, I'm not diabetic. That's not, the camp isn't for me. Listen to me. If you have any one of those symptoms I mentioned, or if you have any one of those issues that I mentioned a little bit ago, okay? It doesn't matter if you have prediabetes or diabetes. If you have any one of those symptoms, you have an imbalance. And if you have an imbalance that's a nutritional disease related, fibromyalgia, prediabetes, being overweight, being on medication, that's just a precursor to prediabetes. Insulin, most people have insulin resistance. They don't even know it. If you're super tired and your adrenals are fried, why? What's the reason? So I want to help you guys uncover the why. Like, why? Why are you tired? Why are you on medication for high blood pressure? Why are you on, high cholesterol medication? Why are you on statins? Why are you, not sleeping at night? Why are you getting up in the middle of the night? Why are you chronically, fatigued? Why do you have acid reflux? Why do you have pain in your stomach? Why do you have pain in your arms? Why do you have pain in your legs? Right? Why are your joints aching? So I'm gonna teach you some of the major reasons why most of these things are happening. I'm going to talk about what foods to eat and what foods not to eat. Some of you are eating foods that just are just causing so much inflammation and pain in your body, and it's not all the foods that you think. I'm gonna uncover that for you over the camp weekend. I'm going to give you a health assessment. It's a free report that you're going to get from me that's going to show you where you're nutritionally deficient. If you want to get off medications and lower your blood sugars, I'm going to talk about this at camp. We're going to talk about fasting strategies, and I'm going to have a Q&A bonus coaching session. So listen to me. Next week, in October 24th and 23rd, either day, you don't need to come to both, but one day or the other, sign up tonight. Get signed up today, theacademycamp.com. It's half of a Saturday or a Sunday. Okay. Get to camp, because if you get to camp, you are going to be able to actually talk to me. It's not just a video you're going to watch. It's not just something I'm going to throw at you and I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to get some pre-camp information from you so I can understand your situation a little better. And you are going to get feedback from me. You are going to get some advice from me. I am going to coach you. I'm going to help you. We are going to tackle some of these things that you are frustrated with. So get to camp. Here's the one last thing I will say. Some people will ask me, well, why should I go to camp? Because, it's just one day and I don't know if I'm going to get any value from it. Well, listen to me. You're not getting better with your medical doctor. You're not being told the why. I have to understand the why. That is what I specialize in with my clients. I get to really understand the why. Why are they feeling like crap? Why are they on medications? Why are you on high blood pressure medication? Why is your blood pressure high? You weren't born with high blood pressure. You don't have high blood pressure because you lack blood pressure medication. You don't have diabetes because you lack metformin. Okay? There are things going on in your body that have been getting worse over the years. You don't just get diabetes overnight. You don't just get high cholesterol overnight. You don't just get all these things overnight. They have been brewing for a long time. So your body breaks down. So we have to understand the severity of the situation. And the good news is your body can heal itself. You can reverse diabetes. You can. And I'm going to prove that to you. I'm going to prove that to you. If you go to theacademycamp.com and you get registered, I am going to show you how you can reverse your prediabetes or your diabetes, and you can get off medications and you can lose weight, and you're going to learn so much. Okay? So, if you are not getting better with your medical doctor or you're getting worse, if you have any of these symptoms, I'm going to go back and share my screen again one more time. Any of these things are going on with you right here. Okay? Then you need to go to theacademycamp.com right away. Join me. Get registered. As soon as you register, I will be sending you some information right away so that you can get back to me some really important information, because I have to understand your situation. And then let's go. Let's go. Get registered. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I want to help you. It is my mission. It's my passion to serve women and to help them feel better, because I understand what it's like not to feel well. I've been there. I get it. Okay.